we need to go ahead and jump on in, finish out season 4, because I have a lot of plans in mind for season 5, and I really got to get to work on that. But what I am very excited to see is that we have $47,000 in the bank. We are currently going in, and Kevin Harvick is currently the champion leader by like 24 points over Denny Hamlin, and Matt Kenseth is 46 back. Realistically speaking, it should be only Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, who have a chance at winning the championship, and Denny Hamlin is almost outside that range. So Kevin Harvick could technically walk away with it here in the next couple of races. Matt Kenseth has an outside shot, but could sneak in there. Woo, that's a lot to get off my chest. Wow, feels good to have all that off my chest. Now, we're heading into Charlotte, so we are still working 6 races until we can get the templates done. We're also overhauling a chassis. We're currently building one engine and overhauling an engine, and we're currently building a body and overhauling a body. So we're pretty tied up here, and we don't have the best equipment possible for what we have next. Now, the good news is that once we complete this race, we go straight to Martinsville. So whatever equipment, whatever car body we have for this one, we're taking straight to Martinsville, where we're going to probably beat and bang it all to hell. That is a lot to have to worry about and think about. I also just realized that our settings are wrong here in the app or in the program. So I'm gonna have to fix that before we go racing. But anyways, Honda Neko Darius Racing is happy to have put this together. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. Without further ado, let's get ready to go to the racetrack after I fix the amount of laps that we're gonna do, because ain't nobody gonna sit here and do 133 laps at Charlotte. No, sir. I'm gonna fix that, and I'll see you guys on the track. And with the power of editing, I was able to get that done pretty dang fast. So 61 laps is all we got to do. I'm looking forward to today's race. I feel like today will be decent, hopefully. And really not sure what to think. So lows it is. I am thinking we have really good chassis to work with. We have some really good ones. Oh my goodness, I just realized that. So with Martinsville being what it is, and considering we're ending the season with 2 speedways, which is Miami, and then we do the season finale at Atlanta, I'm tempted to not worry about chassis stuff for a while, and probably go, yikes, it's hard. It's a very hard decision. Maybe chassis 3. I think chassis 3 will be great. Engine wise, I am leaning more towards engine 3, because we can use engine 2 at Martinsville, which will come in handy. And then of course we only have one car body to our name. I think this will work. Now, if I were to go with chassis 4, that would bump our car rating up to 63. I'm tempted to do this because it does have great tire grip, not great tire wear, which is fine. But, and that's always the caveat, guys. That's the caveat. Do I want to burn it now, knowing we have 2 really tough speedway tracks at the end of the season, Atlanta and Homestead? Because if we use it now, we won't be able to use this chassis again until next season, literally. If I were to try to repair it, I'm legitimately thinking that building the car for at 62 rating will do us better in the long run, because we're thinking ahead. We're not going to use our best motor. Well, we're going to use our best motor. I was about to say we're not going to use our best motor. We're going to use our best motor. We've only got one body. It's not a great combination downforce, tire grip, but it's going to come in handy in its own way. I'm tempted to do this. I feel like we actually have a contender. We haven't had a contender car in a while, and as you guys know, we've been in a win-less drought for a minute, which is hard to believe because, again, championship pedigree, previous champion 2 seasons in a row. It looks like we're absolutely nowhere near the championship fight unless Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick just magically implode on themselves. I don't know what to really expect. Plus, we haven't led any laps. We can qualify well, we just can't run well. It's a lot of variables that are out of my control. I'm actually looking forward to this race. I think we can actually do something here. I know we have some rivals, and I've gotten into Denny Hamlin quite a few times. But, you know, I'm thinking maybe we can just end this season without ruffling any more feathers, especially considering we got some new drivers to talk to, and we already know what they're going to be doing for our team. And I think it's going to be huge when we unveil next season's roster. I mean, literally the next season roster for our team is going to be chef's kiss around here. At least I hope. Also, I did talk with AJ Allmendinger. He is okay with us. He understands that we had nothing to do with the wreck, and he was just a little upset that he got taken out by a mistake that was given to us by a certain Matt Kenseth. So just to clear that up, I don't think I cleared that up at the end of the last race, which was Daytona. I also didn't see him on the track. So just wanted to clear that up for you guys. All right, we're good. Me and AJ Allmendinger are good. Now let's go to Charlotte and let's see if we can actually capture ourselves a win. If we built a good car that can get us a win, I have high hopes for Atlanta. Alrighty, first laps here at Charlotte. I am taking more risks for these races. Again, we're outside the window for the title, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to risk everything to try to get us in that window. So if the RPM seem pretty high, they are. That's P1. I'll back it down just a little for the race, but qualifying wise, we're just kind of going at it. Down this long straightaway. Car is actually really good. When I say really good, I mean that 29.33. It just reminds me of them days when we ran the Pontiac. 29.03. Pole position. Let me make an adjustment to the gears. Let's go racing.
To you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup Series race, the UAW GM Quality 500. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
About 80% of the teams are based in this area, and these fans are serious about their racing. Add to that an amazing facility with great seats all around and 43 NASCAR Winston Cup cars. We're in for one awesome race. I guarantee that.
The 53 car has been quite a good sport on the racetrack with the 84 car.
And that's not something that happens overnight. It can take a long time of racing with a guy before he starts to treat you like a friend on the racetrack.
The Lone Star Health car finds himself in a bit of a slump.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Real quick, just so you guys can understand how good this car was, look at my time compared to Matt Kenseth.
Starting out front are the Coca-Cola car and the DeWalt Power Tools 4.
There you go. That should tell you everything you need to know. We're in a good spot. Green flag is out for the first of 61 laps here at Charlotte, and I actually got up in front of Matt Kenseth a bit. I've got Jeff Burton pressuring me from behind. Don't touch. Do not touch, Jeff. I swear to goodness, we've got a good car today. Come on. Somehow Scott Pruitt made it into this race. He's already 43rd, though. So I don't got to worry about Scott Pruitt. What I do need to worry about is the 11 and the 29. So Kevin Harvick is currently 13th, and Denny Hamlin is down in 22nd. Had to take a look over at the other scoring pylon here to see where they were. I'm going to work on finding a way to incorporate that. I do know that AJ has created a new update to the tool, which includes different backgrounds that we can use. I haven't updated to that new version of the tool yet. I won't update until season 5. There's a reason why. And if AJ ever comments, he'll tell you why. But let's just say that things got a little wonky, and it took us almost 24 hours to fix it, and I'd rather not deal with that right now, especially with season 4 being so close to being over. Got a little too far down on the bottom of the track, but I'm okay with leading laps right now. AJ Allmendinger up to 27th. Joe is down in 38th, and Steven is down in 41st. Around Jeremy Mayfield and Scott Pruitt, John Andretti, Stanton Barrett are your bottom 5, with Steven in there as well. This could actually be a really big race if Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin fail to actually get any points today. So we'll have to see. I'm going to keep getting a reminder about Jeff Burton being upset behind me, but I kind of don't care. I've had plenty of practice around this track for those that watched the Coke 600 live stream I did. You guys should know I spent a long time running around this track. About 3 hours. The outcome was an outcome. Let's say it like that. It was an outcome. But thanks to everybody that watched that live stream.
Great lap.
I am going up the track a little, not by choice. The car is a tick too tight right now, so it is forcing me up the track. So I'm thinking maybe a wedge adjustment. I don't want to adjust the tires because I feel like tire pressure wise, we're actually right in the sweet spot. This is a 30 psi setup that we put in, and I did adjust the gear ratios. So that's another thing, is that my liftoff point is probably a little different right now compared to how it was in qualifying. And you guys will be proud of me. I ran 2 laps of happy hour just to make sure that the car setup was not going to be a race ender. So for those that know that I don't practice, you're welcome. I practiced 2 laps just to double check gear ratio.
Wow, you're fast.
But man, we unloaded off the truck something good today. Jeremy Mayfield is falling back. Unfortunate for Jeremy Mayfield. He is 43rd. Steven and Joe, while I haven't been paying attention, are up to 28th and 31st. Steven being the 28th. Joe is now 31st. AJ Allmendinger is 27th. Steven is on fire right now. Currently right now, your top 5 are me, Jeff Burton, Kyle Busch, Casey Kane, and Ryan Newman. Kevin Harvick has worked his way up to 6th. Denny Hamlin, 23rd. I don't know if it's because like he's a rookie. He's just not making his way through traffic like he should right now. Really don't know what's wrong with Jeremy Mayfield. I know he's had some struggles this season. He was parked by Evernham. He came back, did really well, or did decently. And then tracks like this where power is king, he's struggling. So I don't know what to tell y'all about Jeremy Mayfield's season. I feel bad for him. Hopefully he breaks out of this slump at some point. Him and Dale Jarrett. Jarrett being 41st is like a shock. But I've heard rumors that Jarrett may be retiring from full-time racing this season, or at the end of the season. I'm not sure, but there's that rumor going around because he just hasn't had the performance this season, and I guess he's not really happy about that. The pack is really packed up, and I've just kind of squirted away from everybody. And I'm okay with this, considering the bad luck that we've had, plus the wrecks, plus the rivals that just want to apparently end me every chance they get. So, yeah. It's been wonderful getting away from all that. I'm actually really happy. I'll take a 3-second lead in the a 3-second lead over anybody any day, because that means, one, we'll be able to bring this car to Homestead and maybe even Atlanta. Plus, it means that we're gaining points on the guys behind us or ahead of us. because we're leading. We're ahead. Harvick is down to 6th. Denny Hamlin is still struggling, down to 22nd. Actually got passed by Joe, who's now at 20th. Steven drops back to 27th. He was up there with Joe. I don't know what happened, but Steven dropped like 4 spots in a corner. I'm assuming he may have gotten loose or something, or maybe he just was in the wrong lane. Never know. Really kind of wish that we had some ways to see some alternate camera views, but we'll never get that in this old game. Doing a lot of lifting and coasting here. Just trying to make it to the end of a fuel run, just so we can see exactly how long we'll need to go. Really loving what I'm seeing out of everything right now. Oh, leaders are pitting. Oh, I know we're in our pit window. We're good. Joe is up to 14th now with pit stops beginning. Steven is up to 19th, and looks like AJ Allmendinger's up to 29th. Tony Stewart is amongst those who have pit early. This is a really good car, guys. I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse when I say this, but I love this car. Like, if I can keep this car very clean and we can get this thing home, I think we'll actually be in a really good spot. And as some cars coming off of pit road, I see Jeff Gordon on pit road, though. Car's getting a little loose. Just a little, not too much. We just need to make sure we get to a real decent spot here on fuel. And if we can get deep enough, we'll be fine. I'm okay with being very low on fuel. We're okay. I think we can go 2 more laps. I haven't double checked to see how many gallons we have, nor did I see how much the fuel drain is. So 2.3 at the line. We'll see what happens at the end of this lap. Car's getting a little unsettled, just a little, not too much. When I say like a little, I mean literally I am actually having to make micro corrections with the wheel. I'm turning right to turn left a little bit here. So we'll just kind of drive it all in there. It will be a 4-tire pit stop. Okay, so we're losing about a full gallon per lap. We won't be able to make it back around if we go 1 more. So we'll be pitting this time. 4 tires and fuel. I'm not tempted on touching the wedge right now. I feel like the wedge is fine. We can make that adjustment if someone pushes us for the lead. Steven has stayed out. He is currently 2nd, so he's got the fuel mileage. No mistake. Past Robbie Gordon on pit road. We got a 16.822 second stop on the books, on the cards. Let's see what our team can do. Held up by the 21 just a little bit, and the 40 coming out, but that's okay. We'll be okay. 4 tires and fuel. Steven is on pit road with me. Come on. Steven's at the very far end of pit road. No, come on. You dropped the lug? Jimmie Johnson is passed. Reed Sorensen behind. But we're up to speed. Steven is going to get swamped a little bit here. Man, all because he drops the lug, we lose the lead to another chase driver. We should, if this stays green, be able to go all the way to lap 42. Hopefully, there won't be another issue on the pit stop. I'm not going to blame the crew. They're in a pressure situation, just like I'm in a pressure situation. They've joined our team, and they know our championship pedigree. They're just looking for a way to get us in there. So I'm going to assume it's the pressure that's gotten to him. But Kevin Harvick is up to 4th. Denny Hamlin still mired in 23rd. Chasing down Jimmie Johnson. Jimmy was the undeniable king of lows back in the day, man. So chasing him down now is actually very critical, because if he stays ahead, he's just going to check out from everyone. Plus, his pit stop seemed to have been really good for him to be able to get the second. He was down in like 7th or 8th before pit stop, so his crew ripped off an amazing stop.
Run is strong. Now let's work our way to the front. Work with the leader. Let's see if we can break away from the pack. Got one high. Clear.
Got a battle with Jimmie Johnson here on lap 25. First time we've actually been contesting, so I'm okay with the drop. I mean, it's better than me running out front for 61 plus laps and literally lapping and or sending the entire field to Gapplebee's, but not the way I want to run the race here. Don't want us to have to overcome another mistake.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it. Far high. Play nice.
Got into Jimmie just a little, so we got some donuts on the car, and he's got a donut on his car. He's not very upset about it. Car did push up though while underneath him, so I don't understand what this car does and why it does that. But I mean, we got past Jimmie. We're back to the lead. No harm, no major foul.
29.95. Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Jeremy Mayfield still dead last. That's that one lone dot you see on the mini map. Someone spun. Or someone is blown up. That would be John Andretti, according to my timing and scoring. We'll see if we see any smoke as we go by. Yep, we see smoke. John Andretti DNFs. Engine problems.
29.90. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Jimmie had a great pit stop, but he's about to get passed by one such Ryan Newman. And he's going to open the door for Kevin Harvick to move up to third here shortly. I got to drive away from Ryan Newman. Newman is on a mission.
29.65. Attaboy. Keep it smooth just like that.
I'm looking up in the rearview mirror from time to time because I see Newman has finally gotten the pass done on Jimmie, but would rather him not be that guy to chase me down with his number 12 Dodge. Long season for John Andretti continues. That's a shame.
Keep it up, buddy.
Petty Enterprises has got to find an answer here somewhere. I am pleased to report that Joe is now up to 11th. Jimmie Johnson has dropped back to 4th. Kevin Harvick has officially passed him.
About halfway on fuel. 29.82. I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
A little bit of a sad announcement is Steven is down in 31st, so a winner in Kansas, not doing so hot right now in the chase. I might make that wedge adjustment. I'm not sure yet. We got cars on pit road already here on lap 32. So me and Steven can go 40 or 20 laps. So we'll be coming in on lap 41 or 42. I am concerned that some cars won't make it to the end at this point. Not without a critical caution helping them out. Joe's on pit road too. I'm still contemplating loosening the car up here. I've driven away from Ryan Newman. Newman is falling back. A caution now would throw a huge wrench into the plans for a lot of drivers.
We just clinched the most laps led. That'll be another 5 points.
Love hearing that we clinched the most laps led. That's 10 points extra. Critical points extra, I might add. Stan Barrett up to 4th.
Watch your fuel.
I'm aware. Guys, we're okay. We're good. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, we're going to be short. Oh. I didn't back off enough. The unburned fuel on the headers popping away like normal. Steven pit early. Ken Barrett coming off pit road. All right, guys. I'm not going to make an adjustment. I trust that this car will be fine to the end. So no adjustment. 4 tires. Come on. No mistakes, boys. No mistakes. Because of who got in front of me, I think I just overdrove to make sure I, filled that gap. I needed to fill that gap. Good stop. Good stop.
Watch the guys on the track. The 22 car is looking right. Car outside.
Still lost out because of the pit stop. That's crazy. Kevin Harvick is in front of me, though, and that's not good. Dave Blaney's out front, as well as Joe. Like, I have no idea how these guys got to the front, but they are in front of Ryan Newman and Kevin Harvick. Sorry. They were in front of Kevin Harvick. Harvick is going to get himself 5 bonus points if he gets past 22. Come on, Joe. You should have held him up more. Come on, man.
29.56. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Leader only has about a second on you.
Had to do a little bit of lifting and coasting. There's cars entering pit road again here. Lap 43. Are people not able to make it to the end? I thought we all had our last stop already. I'm going to be the crazy guy to try to go all the way to the end on 2 stops. 1 less stop than everybody else. Okay.
57. You're gaining on the leader. He's taking it easy on you. If there's anyone else, he'd be blocking. Got one outside.
I appreciate Joe for not trying to block me all the way down the track. Excuse me, Joe.
Still beside you. You gained another position with that pass. Okay, we're clear.
Not gonna lie, I got a little arrow tight, went up in front of you.
29.72. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. 1 second, just 1 second back. Car entering the track ahead.
Oh no, that's Jeremy Mayfield. If he gets in front of me, I'm gonna be screwed entry wise. Man. Mayfield is not fast today.
The 19 car, it's up high. 29.
I got to complete this pass immediately.
Closing on the leader. All clear, buddy.
Okay, made the pass on both Jeremy Mayfield and Dave Blaney. And Blaney is not a back marker. That man is 4th.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. You're only 1 second behind the leader.
All right, I made a gain on Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman. Just need to relax a little. We're okay.
Got one high. 29.56. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Clear.
Went ahead and got past Ryan Newman. Now I have Kevin Harvick firmly in my sights. I'm not too concerned about passing him yet. He can lead laps. I've already locked up the most laps led. Right now I'm thinking fuel mileage, because I think this race has unintentionally become a fuel mileage race, and that's saying something. I'm laying off when I need to, folks. Laying off when we need to. We don't need to push as hard.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Lap 50.
Joe on pit road. Steven is now 35th, 1 lap down. I've been very quiet the last, lap and some change. I'm just thinking, can we get a caution? Are we going to get a caution? And if we do get a caution, would it make sense for me to pit under the caution? Or should we bank on the caution giving us enough laps and fuel to make it to the end? Because I'm a little concerned that we may not have enough. Like, he actually backed out of it. I don't know how to tell you guys, but Harvick backed out. Like, he was backing out the corners and was not really helping, but he was helping me in a way with how much he was backing out of it. Steven is mired in 30th. Denny Hamlin up to 17th, 1 spot off for making extra points. And with people coming on and off pit road, I think Denny will actually get those points. Right now, the top 10 are on the lead lap. I had no idea this race was going to become a fuel mileage race. Kevin Harvick to pit road.
29.96. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Just 5 to go. Your right rear tires.
I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm tempted to go all the way. We have nothing to lose. I mean, we're nowhere really close to winning a title. I think we would need to win out and have Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin essentially finish poorly. Got into the wall. Car looks pretty fine. Just a cosmetic scratch. Like, we would need Harvick and them to implode for us to officially make anything happen, especially with Denny now 11th overall. So, I mean, kind of like what my Jimmie Johnson cuss pack would normally say. Put him on the dash. Go. Wouldn't it be funny if Joe gets his first win because I run out of gas?
That one was quick. Let's do it again. Just 2 laps left. Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
I'm actually going to run out of gas. Oh, crap. Wow. Cut the motor. Joe is second.
I guess a little respect pays off. He not blocking like usual. 34-40. Oh, yeah.
White flag. I got an angry Kurt Busch behind me.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
Just let them all go. Just let them all pass. Let them all pass. We've got the win. We've got the win. We're good. We're good. We had enough. Checkered flag. Woo! I actually started sweating bullets. Okay. How much fuel do we have? Let's celebrate. Find out. Let's go ahead and do a donut. Let's just roll first. Do we have enough to give the fans a show? We're out of fuel. Wow. We are out of fuel.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Yeah, and that can be physically exhausting to these drivers. Not only do cautions give them a chance to catch up on the track, but it also gives their minds and bodies a little break. They've all got to be drained after that one.
The Coca-Cola car truly dominated this race.
Well, it doesn't get much better than that. He led the most laps, and more importantly, he led the last lap, which gives him the victory.
The 53 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
It should be interesting the next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
That is a much needed payday. I'm not even lying to y'all. We absolutely needed this cash influx. I kid you not. I am extremely happy about it. The reason why I'm very happy about it is because we did something that we probably had no chance at doing, which was winning the race. And I'm just extremely happy. You know, like, I'm happy. We won the race. But I feel so empty inside. So anyways, we won. Dave Blaney second, Ryan Newman third, Kevin Harvick fourth. There's my empty feeling right there. I didn't gain as many points as I wanted on Kevin Harvick. Joe finishes fifth. He was second and got absolutely just passed and demolished by everybody else. Kurt Busch sixth, Brendan Gaughan, Bob Labonte, Sterling Marlin, Denny Hamlin rounded the top 10. There you go. Our top 2 guys finished in the top 10. Not happy about that one. Jimmie Johnson led 5 laps, finishing 12th. That's pretty cool. Steven, very sad for Steven, 19th. He finished behind Stanton Barrett, of all people. So yeah, that should tell you everything you need to know about Steven's season. I feel like he didn't need 2 pit stops. I feel like he could have made it just like I did. That, or he could have run out on the last lap like I did. I feel like he could have made it further than where he finished, personally. John Andretti DNF'd, as you guys know. Dale Jr. 36, Dale Jarrett 34. So yeah, little small empty feeling, but I'm happy because we do have the money that we need, so we can actually continue to build up our team. And seeing as we can't do anything with the money right now, that's just kind of good for us. We're gonna go into Martinsville, a track where we know we're gonna probably destroy our stuff, and not worry too much about destroying our stuff. Yay! So from 47,000 to 660,000. We did pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Let's head back to Atlanta. Let's be happy about it, and then let's check the point system, or the point standings. Man, I'm tired. All right, y'all. Moment of truth. Where are we in the standings? We've won. We're up to 4th, but we're still 71 points back. And Harvick gained considerable amount of ground on Denny Hamlin. It's not good. That is not good at all. Man. And here I had hope. Steven actually losing some ground to Martin Truex Jr. because Truex Jr. finished 11th today. So Steven lost ground after gaining ground on these guys. So, yeah. Oh, Sterling Marlin, too. I think Sterling Marlin gained some ground back on Steven. Yeah. Steven could wind up finishing 12th, which would be his career highest points finish, by the way. So that is our 4th win this season, snapping a small mini drought. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick having 6 and 5 wins is probably the biggest key factor here. Plus, they've got more top 5s than I do, and they've got more top 10s than I do. And their average start is better, and their average finish is way better. By almost 10 positions, actually. I think I got a 19.9. Yeah, by more than 10 positions, actually. Kevin Harvick's got 16 top 5s. Denny Hamlin has 15. I've only got 8. This was a massive regression season for me. And Kenseth has gotten 23 top 10s, and that man is 3rd in the standings. That's more than Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. I've only got 11. Wow. Not happy about that. Well, we are still overhauling one chassis. We're going to be overhauling one engine, and we're still overhauling one of those car bodies for the last couple of races. I am okay with where we finish. Martinsville isn't going to be a fun one for me, but we're just going to bring the same equipment that we brought last week to this race because we're going to have a really good car for the last 2 speedway races. So I definitely feel like we'll be good. At least I hope we'll be good. 2007 is coming. And we have a small, very small chance at potentially getting ourselves the championship. And when I say potentially, I mean we literally need to outfinish Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin at all the next races. That and or win out the entire rest of the season, which will not happen. I'm gonna be real with y'all, because you guys know my track record at Martinsville. I mean, for goodness sake, we DNF'd there twice in our rookie season. Yeah. Lot to think about, but Martinsville is next, and hopefully we'll have a decent car for that at least. If you liked today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Season's wrapping up soon. Will we somehow pull off the unthinkable? Subscribe to find out. See you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.